Hello everyone, welcome back to the next episode of Private Purgatory. As always, we need those replays. We are currently very low. This is pretty much the last batch we had last time we checked. So we definitely need those replays. All the info is in the description. Also, don't forget to subscribe to Faust and Razzmann. Yeah, to Faust and Razzmann, exactly, to Faust and Firestarter, but please also to me if you haven't already, but that's beside the point. Of course, I'm not alone, I'm here with Faust.
Hey guys, what's up?
And this time we have George's BU versus Blob on Battlefield. What are they playing?
For once, it's actually a true private purgatory. We do have two privates here. Kind of surprised to see BU not actually play Soviets, but you know, I'll make that exception for him. Next time he should choose a more fitting name though. And I was about to say that looked like a track CV, but no, it's actually a truck. I just haven't seen that one.
I think that is Denmark.
One?
I think it's Danish because these M113s with that weird slash. I think those are the Danish ones. Same with the CV. So it looks like he's playing Denmark with. I'm not sure if it's mechanized, but everything is on veteran by the looks of it so far.
I do remember we saw a Danish mechanized deck once before, and it was an amazing game.
Oh, with all those automatics?
Yeah, nothing but automatics and Dragoneers. And he is playing against Eurocore. Eurocore.
Yeah.
AMX RCs, a bunch of Flag Panzers, and Leopards. Now, you don't actually see Gepard A2s very much in this day and age, do you?
No, I've seen it every now and then. Nick the Man likes to use it. Basically, you pay 10 points for a bit more accuracy and those 8 stingers. Those stingers can certainly be nice. If the opponent plane gets into range of those stingers, it's pretty much dead. That incredible gun and those stinger are just nearly guaranteed kill, but they just have such low range that it actually rarely happens.
And it's a bit too expensive for you to really spread around the map. The A2 is nice, especially when you're afraid of seed though, and helicopters are coming in, because the Stinger can do a really good job even by itself. Yeah. 2 CVs from our friend Blob, and I believe only 1 CV. Yeah, only 1 CV from George's BU, but 3 automatic. So you know it's gonna be a good game.
1 2-stack even. That's gonna be good. But yeah, Blob is true to his name and just bought a big blob of tanks and bit of AA here and there. Some AMXs, although only 1 recon unit. It's maybe you should have used some of these.
No infantry whatsoever to.
Yeah, you should have used
a fully armored push.
Recon AMXs instead. Since he has the AP with Leopard 2s and 2A4s.
It's kind of strange to see him like if you're gonna go for a big like armored push, you generally see people go for Foxtrot, right? Or maybe even like a golf into the mid side of Fox and Charlie. But he's actually sending all these tanks into Bravo. I think he's not stopping here. He's just going right into Bravo, and there's a lot of infantry here to meet him. But if I'm not mistaken, it's probably just going to be Dragoneers.
It could also be no. Those veteran ones are definitely Lift Garden. So there's Lift Garden 85, and yeah, he must be playing mech, I think.
Actually, there's quite a bit of Lift Garden, so this could actually work out very well for him. Just needs to make sure he gets his infantry in position and get those MG boxes away, because if the MG boxes blow up next to the infantry, they're just gonna all get panicked.
Yeah. Well, those AMX hands stand no chance against Carl Gustavs. Yeah.
To be honest, none of these tanks do if they keep moving down.
Yeah. I mean, the 2A4 can definitely tank quite some hits up front, but not if they're
actually fast moving the column away. This isn't even reverse.
I mean, that's the right thing to do. He doesn't know that, but there's nothing that can just drive behind them. There's no tank, just pure infantry and MG boxes.
This is a good. I always like it when people go this side. I think if you're gonna do an armored push, right, you might as well take this open field.
He's actually going over the bridge.
Oh, okay, maybe not such a good decision then.
I mean, it's gonna take a lot to stop that, because a single Fennec Tattoo or something won't do anything against those Gepards.
It's also gonna take a long time for him to get anywhere though.
That's true. He probably just want to get some or lots of infantry behind the spawn, behind your spawn in that forest, so nothing can get in there and you can keep spawning units. And other than that, probably just be aggressive on the rest of the map, but it's a bit hard if all your infantry is unloaded. Just gotta load them back in and probably just fast move towards the enemy spawn.
Yeah, you could definitely just probe by fast moving some of these MG boxes into Alpha, into Hotel, into Golf. He should definitely move these few infantry squads and Foxtrot into the Golf town if he knows it's clear. And the Scout Defender can move up a bit. It's already fired its rockets. It doesn't really matter if it lives or dies. Blob being quite defensive in Delta. 2 pieces of AA next to Hotel and Delta. Single Panzer Grenadier squad should be able to hold off if anything comes through. They should definitely move that Mara into some sort of forest so it actually fires its ATGMs when things come up this ledge here.
Yeah, but he's probably just busy fast moving everything down the road. And yeah, he keeps defending or putting stuff at his flanks, which is a very good idea. The Panther will easily stop and panic everything that tries to come up the ridge into Alpha.
It's actually Commando Marines with the Panthers, not Rama. Not a unit you see very often.
No, not at all.
I guess the Commando Marines isn't too bad for this kind of situation. The 15-man squad does kind of help if all you really want to do is hold off the enemy. And it's a mech deck, so 19 AP is more than adequate for almost anything that comes up.
I think the only thing that would be able to survive that is a Leopard 1A5.
I don't really like this reaction, or I guess even lack thereof, from Georges here. Still got his 2 automatics.
Ooh, the cluster bomber.
Ooh,
That could do some real damage, even if it dies.
I was definitely gonna die.
It's not gonna do too much. Gepard one Gepard, nearly 2-4. I mean, it's okay, but you need more than that, a lot more.
That is the oh no, wait, he actually has 2 tanks, but both are damaged and panicked. But he should have, like you said, he should have called in infantry for all these forests a long time ago. If he had gone infantry into this town that the tanks are currently fast moving through, then he would have been in a really nice position. Yeah. But honestly, right, even like these 3 automatics that are just moving, attack moving up, if you had them like hidden in some of these forests, or just behind this river here, he could have done a lot of work. The automatics are no joke with that high AP and that rate of fire.
Especially that rate of fire. But yeah, he's now doing the right thing, getting these infantry squads into the forest behind the bridge instead of in front of it where the other 2 squads are. And if he has some, maybe ideal with some meat shields, those Il-Stotic Gruppe can do a lot of damage with that 15 rounds per minute.
If these tanks move too far in, he can just call in a bunch of live gun behind them, and then as soon as the Carl Gustavs fire, and I mean even this.
Oh, and all that stuff is just getting side shot. I mean,
get positive deal with the Eltis Grupper, but it doesn't have much left here. But it's also not gonna last very long if it moves past this bridge.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think. Oh, they actually missed one shot. No, it's dead. Yeah, I think that push is pretty much destroyed.
Yeah, the 2A4 goes down to the reinforcements, and this Leopard isn't gonna do very much whatsoever. It does look like Blob's Blob didn't make it very far at all.
Nope.
I like the idea, but
yeah.
Maybe you figure like if he took some infantry, right? He went through this Bravo side instead, and then maybe he could have gone like a foothold in Charlie with all the tanks out in the open, and then if he just had like a mortar to smoke off the I mean, like he's playing against Danish mech, he wouldn't even have to worry about ATGM planes actually.
Well, MLU.
Is the MLU Danish? Oh yeah.
Yeah, the MLU is Danish. But oh, Puma Pirate. Even then he could, if he just didn't fast move down the road just by the spawn and attack move with all things at once, I think he could have gone a lot further at the very least. I'm not sure if he would have gotten to the position to kill Echo CB, but just fast moving down the road one by one made him lose so many tanks unnecessarily.
Maybe what he could have done is like to the south of this big town, up to the north of Echo, put a Leo or 2 on that south side forest. That way he could actually shoot at the stuff coming in through the bridge, and then take the rest of his forces and move them to the bridge between Charlie and Echo. And then he could have kind of cut off the reinforcements for Echo, and then maybe gone for Charlie or just the front side of Echo instead. Maybe that would have been better.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, is that a Nape? Yeah, that must
have
been
a Alpha Jets. 2 Alpha Jets were there. Also something that you don't really see very often. But nonetheless, he's not in too bad of a position. Sure, he's behind on ground, but there's not much in Golf really that stops him from getting a position there, and most of the stuff in Bravo, I mean, there are sure 6 infantry squads in the town in Alpha, but this is all so slow with the exception of the automatic.
B also hasn't really positioned his units properly. Like these 2 stacks of automatic and Foxtrot are way too far back. The IDS coming in for another run. The automatic will get 1 shot off, but it's
Didn't
still a
even
bit
hit.
too far back. Yeah. You should definitely want to use this automatic as fire support against the Legion here. I mean, the Legion are probably going to die to the MG spam anyway, and... Oh, yes, he actually takes his recon in the MG boxes. Interesting.
Gotta take as many MG boxes as you can. Yeah, I
Yeah,
think...
he is playing mech after all.
Yeah. Bought a C4 Fox, so he will be taking +1 in a bit.
I have to wonder what the fob is for. Like, what in Danish mech are you resupplying?
Well, you can get M109s.
Maybe he's a 5-star student.
And I
I
mean,
guess that wouldn't actually be so bad, you know? You keep the front line with insane amounts of Dragoneer spam and MG boxes, and then you just hammer everything with the M109s. Oh god. That actually sounds halfway decent.
yeah, I mean, I tried it once, but it was a nuclear winter, so that it was a pretty
Oh
bad map
god.
for that.
Yeah.
I think I didn't even kill a single CB with like 7 or 8 M109s. It's sad, but on this map, especially from the side that the George's BU is on, it's definitely a possibility. In golf, there's just not a lot of cover for George's BU, and even if he gets the foothold in Foxtrot, again, that's a fairly limited space he has there.
Yeah, we were just talking about trading bombers for AA pieces, and an IDS does trade with an automatic. Not the best trade in the world for a blob, I guess. Not at all.
How many automatics do you get? Like 7
Yeah,
or
it must be, because
6?
I think it might even be 7, just because the Danish national bonus is quite significant. And again, this just like automatics isn't doing anything. You need to move them.
Yeah,
Let's go
definitely.
further up into a Gulf. He knows it's clear.
And also unload these 2 squads of fist squads.
I guess that this is the biggest problem for Blob now, is that besides the fact that he lost like 700 points and didn't really get anything out of them, his Commander Marines come in Panthers, his Panzer Grenadier 90s come in Model 1A3s, and his Legion 90 come in
Human Pirates.
Pirates. Yeah, nothing he
So-
has is even remotely cost effective. Well, or cheap rather.
Yeah, and on top of that, all the infantry of George's BU is upwetted, so that's just so many blobs of infantry.
I like this. He's just charging the Dragoneers up. Who cares about their lives, their 10 points?
Not even the Panther can do anything. It unloaded its whole salvo, and I think it damaged, maybe killed one of these 3 armor transport, but he doesn't even have a fob to resupply the Panther. It's not worth it at all.
5-man recon squads go unloading, charging through the open field.
Yeah.
Another Alpha Jet here. But the automatic isn't in position, so the Alpha Jet should live. This thing won't be able to get enough
It
shots
actually
off.
got hit once by the Sea Stinger in the back.
Yeah, it did. It's just this unending... And like, the best part is, he could trade 4 Dragoneer squads for 1 Commander Marines, and that would still be cost effective for him.
Yeah, but that Leopard 1 scout is doing actually quite a lot of work. There's just nothing to kill it right now. All the infantry is way too far behind.
The automatic is coming in though. You don't need tanks, remember
Oh.
that. Automatic is actually the best, most amazing fire support leader in the game.
It is. Unless maybe your fire support is a BMPT or Merkava 2A, but
Oh, I
even then
only
you have a
use
good
the
chance.
heavies as fire support, so maybe the automatic is that great.
How goes the automatic versus other automatics though?
Oh, well, his automatic isn't upvetted, so if he played against Danish support, he'd be fucked.
Oh boy. Can't win against upwetted automatics. Another CV coming in for Bravo. Leopard 1A5, the first tank we have seen from... Oh, and there's the surrender already.
I guess the level 105 is, is the commander coming out of the command post to signal the surrender. And I'm just looking at this experience acquired, Iltis Grouper. And I almost think maybe the name should have been switched. The Danish guy should have been Blob. I think that makes a lot more sense, don't you?
Yeah, it would be all just just only infantry, infantry after infantry, and George's PU had literally nothing to deal with it. He was just overwhelmed so easily. I mean, he did like sacrifice like 800 points of units and lost them to 100 points, 150 points. So that may have played a role, but it was,
Poor guy. Poor
yeah.
guy. It was a nice idea. The execution was it's a bit lacking, I think.
Yeah, but it was a good idea to just not drive down through all those infantry squads. So at least he realized that driving around was a bad idea. But just then fast moving through the forest behind the spawn, not the greatest idea.
At the end of the day, war game is all about decision making. So if you can get 1 out of 4 right, there's promise for him yet. Just need to get the other 3 decisions correct, and yeah, you'll have something with this. But I think that's all she wrote for this one, and we'll be back with the next game shortly.
Back with the second match again on Paddy Field. This time we have #US. Oh god.
I'm ready. I want to hear this. Let's go.
Oh no, where is it? J'adore manger le cul. I don't know. I'm probably botched it with every single syllable, but whatever. And we have AOE 4-3.
143 actually.
What?
He's
Oh,
my it's
oh.
my brother from another mother.
If you don't know, Faust also known under the pseudonym Cole 143.
Yeah, that was my original. That's Faustian classic.
Don't wanna know my classic name, and you're never gonna know. Faust knows, but you won't. All right,
I would say it, but I know Raz would just edit it out, so it's
I would.
pointless. Yeah.
So what do they play? We have the French guy with a US hashtag playing Entente.
And I do believe AOI Owie 14. I'm gonna call him Owie 143 is playing Red Dragons. Yeah, Red Dragons.
China or Red Dragons? I think these MI. I'm not sure if these MI8s. I think the MI8s are Chinese.
Legion. Yeah, these should be Legion, right? Look at the veterans.
Or
Unless
could
he's
be
playing
Lucian
as a
do
Spectre.
updated, I think, right?
Do Lucian they come in? Oh yeah, they
I
do.
think they do. But
It could be Korea.
does North Korea also get the MI8s? I'm not sure because I think one of those MI8s is called MI8T and the other one's just MI8. I'm always getting confused. And he's deleted everything.
Everything. Okay, I guess we won't know until a bit later.
And yeah, the French guy,
I'm just
nothing.
gonna call this guy #US to be honest.
Okay, okay.
Hashtag
#US.
Yeah, he's got a lot of helis just spread around everywhere. He seems to know what he wants to do. He opened pretty quickly.
Mhm.
I think Owie just second guessing himself. Looked like he wanted to try some sort of big helicopter drop, which with MI8s is generally a really, really, really bad idea.
Yeah, like I mean the T190 is like a really good anti-air helo, but the problem is with Red Dragons or China, you don't get any other helicopters that benefit from you having a good anti-air helicopter. So the whole point of
That's
having
not true. That's not true at all.
what?
I find that when I open with 12 MI25s, a TY90 spread in there can really, really help it out.
Yeah, I think you gotta show me that sometimes because I'm not really good at that. Maybe I should ask Firesider.
No,
played a
no.
lot of.
I played a tournament game against Pan, which I pulled off that exact strategy. You should check it out.
All right, yeah, I will. But yeah, again, he is back with the helicopter drop. Again, 8 MI8s, T190 again.
Another TY90? I like how some of the helis are starting above the forest and most of them aren't. I wonder if that's just like he was just clicking around and he accidentally got them on top of the forest, or this is some sort of, supreme tactical opening where he only wants this group of MI8s to move faster than the others.
Nah, I think he's not that far. He's not at Karagot level yet, I think. Oh, those are North Korean MI8s after all. So those are probably Yakyondae? Or maybe the Gong Bobyong, the shock squads with the Ricolet's rifle. We will see.
I was gonna say that those are the recon tab, but then I remembered, so don't worry about it.
Strop 2 as base defense in
17.
Delta. It's
Yeah,
a bit
so I
too
mean the
deep in the
heli's
forest.
yeah, it is. But it's kind of weird. He's just staying in hotel. He's not even trying for golf. I think. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
unloading. Speciality. Yeah.
interesting. At first you were like, well, he seems to be like a more or less decent player, knows what he's doing. Maybe not so much, or maybe he got distracted. I don't know.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. I mean, he's just giving up golf. This heli drop is actually kind of gonna work. Though the
If it would
MI-17 does
unload.
manage to get the speciality in there before the TY-90 can even do anything. TY-90 not being moved up fast enough, but these MI-8s need to land quick or the new is just gonna delete them.
I don't
TY-90
know.
goes
Oh,
down to the
no,
silo.
okay. Yeah. Oh, those are the Marines.
Yakuta.
I don't
And
know
the
what
MI-8s,
these other MI8s were
amazing
doing.
rocket pods,
I
not doing any
I
damage at all.
think I have the feeling that the guy that AOE thinks you can unload helicopters in forests, or thought that way, because those MI8s in Golf were first flying over the forest and then they were unloading, even though they could have unloaded like 2 minutes earlier at the same position before already.
You know what's sad? Like in this kind of situation, hashtag US would actually take less damage if he never unloaded his infantry, just because the MI-8s can't do anything against vehicles.
Oh, there's the fireball, but it's not gonna do anything.
He's gonna die.
Oh well, it killed the
Newer, the
helicopter.
Savage just needs to land once.
It's
Got
drop
him! My
2.
God.
No,
Oh
that's
no, it's
drop
the
2
strap.
that came and killed it.
That would have been funny if it was the gun,
It
though.
would have been, but these MI8s actually did like a good amount of damage considering they have like the worst rocket pods in the game.
They killed one Conquer squad and dealt 3 damage to a man of Savannah.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
you
killed
mean
like
golf?
in Golf, they killed like one squad of Marani Savannah, nearly killed another one, and like 2 PBs, I think.
To his
I
credit, the
mean,
MI8s are still okay. No, I was
comparatively,
gonna say the MI8s are
com-
alive, but then a 2-stack got one shot by the newer. He is moving them back to resupply, so I guess that's why he has the fob. Except if he doesn't get any base defense kind of soon, the Hera might even just kill Echo CV. The Brownie is not a joke, and the rocket
it
pods aren't that
it
bad.
isn't at all. I've killed Cobras with the autocannon before with the Hera, so that Hera is
That's
no joke.
impressive, considering it doesn't have one.
No.
Oh,
I
you're
killed a
killing
Cobra
war
that has
cannon
an
helis.
autocannon.
Okay.
That's what I
I thought you
meant.
said you killed a Cobra with an autocannon. I'm like, what?
No, yeah, but I know it sounded weird,
Oh,
but
J811B. The only time I ever saw that game was in that game you streamed where you died to, I don't even know what it was, China cheap plane spam. Did you lose that game? I think you lost that game.
I lost that game. I rage quit it, yeah. Um, should know. I think it was like the cheap J7s, the 55.1. The J8 is like a 80 point kind of MLD thing, just much worse.
Mm-hmm.
So
Actually, four
yeah.
stack of Jakonde, yeah. Is he actually gonna attack with one? I think the vehicle would have vision from that side.
I'm not sure.
Oh god, the recoilless rifles just did a number on the Yakon. He's got like, I don't know, he's got like a bunch of infantry up in the forward positions, but nothing else.
Yeah, there's a J8, 80 points, 4 HE, 10% ECM, mediocre
F5B
turn radius.
even.
What are these cheap rocket pod things?
He killed 2 transports and then he's gonna lose them both, I think.
Oh, probably only one.
Oh
Strobe
yeah,
2 has
stroke
garbage
misses.
range with a gun.
HT40 should go down to the TY90. MI35 dies too.
Yeah. I mean, AOE could have been rolled over 5 times already.
I don't understand why there's all this stuff in the hotel. Does he... I don't know, maybe it's like one of those things where, you know, people who haven't played a map very often, or at least aren't very experienced with this game, they think where they're supposed to be is much further back than where they're actually supposed to be, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like he thinks he needs to hold a hotel when in really he should be contesting Golf and Fox, and even Bravo for that matter.
And I mean, looking at the deck, he seems to know what he's putting in, so you'd think that he
Maybe just took a deck from someone though. That could have also been a possibility.
maybe, but The OT-62B, which he had for his Conqueror's M, is not something you see very often. So I was assuming that he more or less built it himself. I mean, on the other hand, it's not like you can do much wrong when building on Taunt.
What do you mean? Entente is nowhere near as broken as your cars.
Shit, you're right. I'm sorry. Oh,
Sorry for what?
Yukok Days got. Oh, oh yeah, they shot at the OT-62B and that got spotted because of that.
Yeah,
But
I mean, like, Aoi could actually be okay if he bought a tank, right? Okay, he did.
he bought 2 John
Chumma
Mahos.
Flaws? Really? Okay, that's interesting. This is the tank that's so bad that I took it out of my armor deck.
Well, I
And
mean,
the Strela
yeah.
mid potential is nice, but I mean, come on. Come on. This hero could have probably cleaned up all 3 CVs. If he, I think this is the same hero that was up north, right?
I'm not sure. I think that no, I think the Hera up north got killed by a spawning T190. I think.
I think it's the same hero.
I'm not
I
sure.
have no idea.
I doubt it.
Another F5B, but
Never
US,
MT is
come
still
on.
out of ammunition.
Come on, finish this game, buddy. Finish this game. You can do this. The MI8s have actually been doing a decent job just because.
Yeah, I mean they're on veterans, so they actually hit a bit.
Yeah, the Newer's just not resupplied. He's trying to mortar the MI8s though.
Now he's buying a supply truck. But yeah, always actually like doing a semi decent job until those Chenmao 4s will just die to all the infantry that is in there.
They flew a bit too close to the sun though.
Oh, he's actually reversing. Oh, the specialities.
Yes, he's gone. Yeah. He can maybe like move those Yakude up while he had the tanks back and with some more MI8s behind his 5 support. He could have maybe gone into that town, but the sad thing is like he landed all these heliborne infantry to get into these forward positions, but he can't actually get out of them now because as soon as he moves out, he's just gonna get annihilated by 5 support.
Well, now there's not a lot of fire support left, only infantry. Well, there are these fighters, but another F5B. Go for the strop,
He's
maybe?
going for the
Oh no, I think he might have saw. Yeah, he spotted the CV with the Exceptional Optics helicopter.
Not bad at all for 40 points.
Not at all.
I think that was the 5 position too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it must have been. Alpha was, the CV was still in cover, but he just spotted it for a split second before the helicopter died.
The MI8's performing the gruesome job of trying to waste Strop 2's ammo. I guess not waste, but make it lose all its ammo. AGS panicked and unloaded. The Yakude could easily clean them up.
They will. I mean, AGS-17 do a shit ton of damage, but they're panicked, they're out in the open. I don't think Yagok they will have a hard time dealing with them. Although they still do gonna damage the AJ-17 until they have to reload, which will take ages due to them being panicked. And they're pretty much dead.
If there was any cheek in this game, Aoi would be such a sad camper right now. There's no defense on any of his CVs, not even like a recon heli on either flank. His Hera's actually flying into Foxtrot. He might find the BJ here, though it is hidden behind the buildings.
Yeah, I think in this scenario it would have been better to go for Echo CV. If he kills Echo CV, then he can't buy in reinforcements to kill the Hera. I mean, there is the T190, he can just fly back Aoi. But I think if the Hera kills Spawn first, then he may have had a better chance to kill at least 2 CVs.
He probably doesn't know how bad the defense is.
Doesn't.
Yeah. You would assume that Echo there would at least be like something though. Chumho 5 this time, a bit better than Chumho 4's. The Yakude actually get pretty low from the Mechanosvana and their recoilless rifle transports. Even the mortars are doing a decent job of just keeping them panicked and stunned. Might be able to actually clean this out.
Yeah, and another CV coming for Golf. Changing the +1 to a +2. F5B coming back, and that could do a lot of damage to those Mechanisovana out in the open.
The Hera is still not finding the CV. It's actually a really nice position, just park it inside the building. If you actually zoom in, he actually looks like reasonably parked. He's like in the well, he's where you would park in this kind of structure.
It is.
Nice touch from Eugen, actually. Really nice touch. Totally planned, right?
Definitely is, definitely is. There's probably like an extra, you know, like the fish AI from Call of Duty, there's a special car AI for
Yeah.
Wargame that parks them in the right spots.
I wouldn't be surprised, honestly.
Huge works in mysterious ways, yeah.
The Pej cleaning up 4 stacks of Marines. What a great unit.
The John Mo 5 went down to a super gun-up. Not too surprising. Oh, the Helo found this V finally and kills it.
Yeah, he can even kill a Charlie CV. He fight? Okay, no, it was just the Browning. And see, the Browning, just a few shots and boom. He might even find Charlie CV here.
Yep.
The MI8 is trying to move up, but the MI8 doesn't have any weapons. Does take
T190 is
Charlie
moving
CV,
back.
and there's actually only 1 CV left, so if he just
No, there's
slashes
Golf
into
as well.
Echo...
Golf and Echo. Golf and Echo.
Oh, that's... Oh, why do you want to ruin my excitement like that, Razzmann? Come on.
I'm sorry. And Hera gets killed. Although there's another
like
one
maybe one...
flying around the north, maybe, or not.
No, it looks like he's just sitting there as flying defense, though he could always just fly it around.
CDQ
A
is
lot
just...
of CVs from IOE going down, and yeah, the ZQ is actually going to clean up the patch pretty good.
Yeah,
But
in the forest.
The Galeb is going to clean the 62G
Oh.
up. Sad.
Those CSC90s will do short work with those Merene Savannah.
But you know, like these EST90s actually present kind of an opportunity for him. If he just moves down a little bit, he can snipe the new one, the Strop, or if he wants to take that town, gather up a bit more force, put the Luzon doing an attack move, and then just have the ZSTs behind. He can do a lot of damage.
Yeah, and hashtag US could also do a lot of damage with all the stuff he has in hotel. He could... it hurts if you see a 130-point tank.
He's done a lot of damage to himself by just having them sit there for the entire game, I think.
I mean,
Even,
yeah,
like,
I mean, the absolute amount of damage is probably the same, just on the wrong side of things.
Yeah, so especially Mefavana, Konkuzem, Especialny, even 2 rear autocannon transports just sitting, not autocannon, so recoil rifle transports sitting in hotels. Saras, Neshka, 130-point V-Horn. I think he has more points he has about the same amount of points in hotel as Aoi has on the map.
Pretty
Another
much,
FIP.
yeah. 2 HJ8s coming.
And he's not going to do much with the Sava there. The FIB actually cleans that up nicely.
Yeah, the FIV has like 2 guns, and that seemed to help quite a bit.
One of the guns have 20 ammunition. That's pretty bad.
I mean, it was just enough for the gun run on the helicopter, so it worked out.
Yeah, it did. I wonder how that would do against the longbow. I'm kind of curious. Pram S in close range, actually taking out the ZSDs.
Yeah, Pramos is a nice little unit. You don't want to get it too close to autocannons though, with only 2 armor. So much
FIB again
AA.
flying around. I think, is he trying to like overwhelm the Sava or maybe move the MI8s up first, spot it, kill it with the FIB, and then move in with the HJ8s? But I mean, there's an 8KM, there's a Strop here, it's not gonna do much. I think he's going for the Hera again, actually. There's some
look
like
at that
really,
gun run.
really weird heli rush. I don't think he's even gonna make the gun.
2 damage.
Does make it.
But yeah, I mean, it's probably like, in his mind, the only thing he can do, because against Entente, he'll slowly but surely gets overwhelmed just by the sheer amount of infantry. Another FIB. Sava is actually nearly out of ammunition.
Yeah, maybe that's what he wants, you know, he wants to spend all the ammo on the FIBs.
And
doesn't even take out the Hera, the TY90 does the job though.
One TY90
TY90
dead.
is going down to the AKM. You'd think with this you would want MI35s, or was it MI25s? I think it's MI25s, isn't it?
35s is the Czech one.
The AT Gem one, yeah. The AKM might actually go down to the HJ!
Oh my god.
Nice. The Strop's actually running for his dear life, but there's another Strop in base, the Sava's being called out. I don't think this is gonna do very much.
It depends what the Sava is shooting at, and if the Sava hits.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Lightning does not strike twice, and this entire blob of helos is going to die.
And the HJ8 is... Come on, HJ8.
Come on.
Oh my god.
That's depressing. There's one more shot. Come on, you can do this. The sub is stunned. You don't need
The
to
HC8
Oh
changed
my
its altitude
God.
on its own and lost line of sight.
What a joke.
Oh my
What
god.
an absolute joke. He's a coward.
What is covered in Chinese?
It means he's a faggot. Sad, sad, sad. He could have had that, dude. He could have had that. Now his friend, his TY90 buddies died because of his cowardice. Unbelievable.
I mean, C9As are French helicopters after all.
No, that's a good point.
Those are Panthers, so...
Cowardice is inherent inside the electronic systems.
Oh, there's another Hera flying. What is the third CV he's gonna lose? He has like, what,
Yeah,
7
he might
BJ?
Oh, the Jade. Oh no, he's gonna die. Oh,
Oh my god. That's a really nice Jade. Certainly a very good unit. And Hera killed it.
Took a lot of FFIR, so I think it was the Browning even that cleaned it up.
And then the... Oh, no. Never gonna let you down, Hera. Never gonna...
Oh, and then he dies anyway.
No,
He nearly crash lands on there.
And there's nothing spawning to kill the Hera. Hera, what are you doing? Move! Oh, Pong gave 3. Super got it.
I think this game is pretty over for our friend Owie. Maybe Owie's the sound he makes when he leaves.
Oh, he gets another CV.
Nice. Spotted at the last second.
Mm-hmm. It's like 4 CVs killed already.
I was gonna say that there's only 1 CV left, but then I zoomed out and I noticed golf again, so saved myself this time.
Tuning at a C9A.
I guess hashtags US, you know, his defense has actually managed to win him the game. Just sit in hotel and sit in alpha as Owie just charges all his healers into you. The Pongays with the nice accuracy finally taking out the Hera.
Oh my god, 4 missiles. But yeah, I think those are like the last...
Oh, he sees the CV! Oh no, wait, that's
Oh no,
actually
he only guessed it. I think that third BJ is, I think, the last CV he has of this one card of CVs. Maybe he has another card of North Korean USEs or something. But from that one card, I think that's the last BJ. And there's a MiG-29 coming in, but unless he gets like really lucky, I don't think he's gonna hit that CV.
Nah, he's going for the flare. You can see the angle too. He's going for the flare. It's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
but I was hoping that maybe he rolls the dice really well on one of the bombs and it goes way off. Yeah.
He'll take a few HP off the fob at least.
Mm-hmm. And maybe if AOE would have reacted wrong, he would have moved the CV into the bombs. You never know. But
I've actually done that a few times.
yeah,
I
me
will
too.
admit.
And
Oh no!
what are those?
Bomb is coming from my CV.
What are those Yagok days doing back in Foxtrot? Why were they moving back from golf?
They're moving back to the fence spot.
Oh god,
It's a
That's
tactical retreat.
that's an interesting basement for the BJ.
Yeah. You know, if this was like a more normal game where someone lost like 500 points to Harris, I'd almost think this guy's Greyhound.
But I mean, this is a good idea to not put a CV in the same place as last time or the last 2 times like he did. But you might as well just move it into the town, and there's this renter. Oh man. He probably.
I think that was quite a while coming, I think.
But I mean, Aoi could have just won if he just, after the opener, just only bought flank defense and CVs. Hashtag US was never gonna push.
Maybe he would have pushed if, you know, eventually. He's building up. He wants to build up in his 2-pointer for 20 minutes, and then he comes in with like 5 VHORs and so much AA that you won't even be able to breathe. Owie.
Oh god.
It's like he's like in that situation where he knows he's supposed to attack, but he has absolutely no idea how.
I mean, he wasn't even supposed to attack.
That's a good point. He had the ground. I mean,
He had the ground, he had the points.
I don't know about the points, to be honest.
I mean, yeah.
What did he have after like the opener?
No, I meant conquest points.
He had like no material though. He had like 8 helos with the worst rocket pods possible, a bunch of infantry that couldn't even move
I
out.
mean, it doesn't matter what you have if the opponent doesn't move up. You know?
I mean, to be fair, he had nothing anywhere, and US was
Yeah,
just
but
sitting on his two.
exactly, that's what I mean. It's
He was
just
just
the
sitting on his
illusion of
two
you having
sectors.
any strong units that could stop your opponent.
I don't know. I mean, this is so common among newer players too. Like, they think there's like 2,000 points in a sector when there's one lone VDV squad. You know,
Yeah.
it even affects us sometimes, but obviously not to this extent. But Aoi 143 certainly isn't a call 143, and I think that game. Well, that's all we have to say about that one. So we'll
Yeah.
have one more, I think, and we'll see you soon.
Yeah, one more. See you in the next one. And back with the third match on Punch Bowl this time. We have Nali versus Tactical Tile Placement.
Now, tactical tile placement is probably going to tactically place some tiles, so I think maybe this game will be focused on Nully, not quite sure. 2 UAZs, maybe it's a double Eastern block.
Nali could also play on Taunt. I think it's a check UNC. Tactical Tile Placement, yeah, most likely gonna play Eastern Bloc, or at the very least East Germany. Oh, he's playing mixed.
Oh, wait, you can take a TB? TB isn't,
It's not prototyped.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh god, what is this?
Okay.
Oh god, what is this?
I guess if you really wanted to helo rush, you could go with mixed. You can pick and choose all the best helos, even two 24Vs.
24 Vs
Four
and the
AA
Sokol.
helos. It's
What
got
the?
4 AA helos. What the heck is this? I mean, it might even
Nolly,
work out considering Nully starting with two MI24Ds.
yeah. Oh god,
Oh
but
boy.
if he's really going a full in healer rush, then
Just
he'd
delete the
surely
fob,
delete
yeah.
the fob, right? Yeah.
Maybe he.
M
He's moving.
MI2T. I haven't seen that one in a long time. It's the Polish one
MI2T.
with Formosa?
Are you sure it's not the Czech one? Sorry.
I think now he's playing motorized. MI2Ts
Yeah,
are on
I can
elites,
see.
so good
What's
chance that he's.
Formosa?
Well,
This has to be
that's the
Formosa.
only Polish Rücken infantry
Uh,
that comes with that high veterancy.
This is gonna be like Helo Rush versus Helo. Is this a This is a Helo drop, right? This isn't a Helo Rush.
I'm pretty sure Nali is doing a
No,
Helo
wait.
drop. I'm not sure
Yeah,
about
he's gonna Helo
tactical
drop
tile
Bravo.
placement.
No. Tile placement is a Helo Rush, 100%. There's not.
Yeah,
He doesn't even have infantry in any of these Helos,
yeah, there are
except
the
the CV.
prams, ZSUs. Prams, ZSUs. That's a weird opener.
This MI24 is the one with the
No, that's
molding nose, isn't
this
it?
is not
No.
sorry, no, this is not motorized. I think it's unspec. The pram, is that a motor or the no, that is the one with the yeah. This isn't unspec. This is unspec, I mean. No
The
spec.
24P, is that the one with the AA healer?
That's the one with the DHS is the one with the AA missiles and the ATGMs.
Okay, so he has one AA healer, two Formosa and an MI2, two Heinz. This is all over the place. No, this is the one with the AA missiles.
Yeah, that's what I said. AA and ATGM.
I thought you said another one. Okay, I'm confusing myself. Don't worry about it.
Seed. He did start with the
You
fob, which
think?
is weird.
Yeah, the siege should come after the healers get spotted, though. This is
Yeah.
kind of meh.
Or like at the same time. Something
Hmm.
wrong does. Like basically
CV
like
isn't
you
even
did it.
hidden in
Like you
golf,
did.
though.
Like you did to
What do you mean, like I
right?
did? Nah, I don't know what you're talking
Wait,
about.
you just talked about that in the last game.
Nah, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It
Alright,
wasn't a hero
alright.
rush. It was a tactical tile
Tile
placement.
placement?
Tactical tile placement of 800 points of helicopters. The exceptional recon vehicle gets annihilated.
50
But
points,
the
well
Golf
worth
CV
spent.
isn't hidden. The Golf CV isn't hidden. It's gonna be pulling it back was probably the correct call there, but
Oh,
oh, he was
don't.
actually going
What
for
is he?
Charlie with
He.
his healer
He.
drop.
Don't stop with your helicopters, man. You have to charge.
I mean, I guess it's
Arr.
gonna work out anyway, but he needs to go land here. He needs to just find the CV. He should just like charge his healers. The Hinds work best on the move anyway.
Yeah.
I'm really curious to why he has that fob. He's actually moving his CV in alpha, which is kind of
I
strange.
think a bit closer to the. I think it's just.
He's moving it close to the fob so he can resupply.
Exactly.
You know, the funny thing is, Nolly could come back, cap this, spawn a bunch of A, and then just move back. The CV
Yeah.
isn't. It's not even trying to find the CV, which
Oh,
is
the
really, really
maybe with the
weird.
K29.
Yeah,
He
but
is
that's a
moving
weird
the
choice
CV
too.
slightly.
Like you would expect him to come and try and scatter with behind. He'll get it anyway. Okay, he's coming back
Yeah,
with the
but
other healer
it's
service.
late. But now all the helicopters from Nali will just get into Alpha. The UAC is driving
Where is
away.
he going with this? Like he had so much time to put infantry in alpha, spawn
He
a
must
bunch of
have.
AA.
He must have still a lot of points. So he could have
Yeah,
just
because
bought
he
stuff
hasn't
for
even
Alpha
bought anything.
immediately. Oh my.
Exactly. Now he's buying a 24V from Golf. He could have just spawned it in alpha. Or even better, just spawn like a 2-stack of OSA AKs or something.
Oh no, no, no. That's not how you. This is like.
I think this is like the worst heal rush of all time.
This is like. Karagoth. Once he got the spot, he doesn't know what to do.
Oh god. Like, he just moved away from alpha complete. What's the point of this? I mean, if you're gonna move the CV away, at least like move it to Golf or something. He's just hiding in some random ass end forest. That's kind of funny. Nolly's trying to kill the fob.
I think he just has his stuff on auto attack. I imagine.
Uh, I mean,
Feed
now
again.
he even gave Nolly a free fob. Look at the seat. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. There's not even anything
B5.
with the radar. Oh, well, what? Oh. Oh. He knows where the CV is, I think.
Oh boy.
He kn-
Oh boy. No.
Oh,
No,
God.
the B5 is not on
Another
target. At least
ZC?
not right now.
Okay, no, the
Or the
ZC
B5
attack
is
is
turning
stuck.
again. Oh, this
Oh, I
could
didn't give
be.
it an immortal. He's not gonna get stunned by the ZC, is he?
Now you
That would
buy.
be a nice
Now you
thing.
instantly buy a new CB in Nali's position, but he's not buying anything.
Yeah. Oh, like an ASF. No, you get the same series. Kind of weird he takes them with M2Ts. Oh, an RVF. He's trying to do the same
Bomber.
thing, I think.
Oh
Oh
no.
no, the B5's on target now.
Buy a CB.
Ah!
No.
Oh god, come on, Nolly. Nolly.
Ah, it's too late.
Yeah, you have time. No, as long as he calls in it. Oh, wait. Oh, rip.
No.
I was gonna say it wasn't really off on target, but then I remembered the B5, the
Yeah,
area
it
effect is
kills like
huge.
half the map.
Oh
Oh
my
my
god,
god.
Nolly, please. This is like what Karagoth would have wanted. You remember that game where he did Killer Rush and then he just bought 2 Larvies and a bunch of other bombers to try and go
On
for
the
the
same
undead
map,
spawn.
on the same side. Just
Maybe Karagoth needs to take some
Arrogant would have
lessons from
loved to
Tactical
play
Power
against
Placement.
Nolly.
Yeah.
Oh
No, I should have
man.
bought that second CV.
A shame.
That's just that's tactical tower placement should have needed to work a lot harder for that one.
Yeah.
To be honest, his reactions weren't exactly good after he took the spawn. He did basically everything wrong.
That's always the worst if the opponent does so much stuff wrong and doesn't get punished for it.
Yeah. Well, that's unfortunate finale and an easy win from tactical tower placement, you helo rushing faggot. And I think that's it for this one, right?
Yeah, it is. Don't forget to send in your replays. Don't forget to subscribe to Firestarter and Faust. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time.